Sins of the Past, Chapter 56, Related Warriors, The Doctor's Backbone. Upon leaving his private jet, Crossfire goes into a secret section of the airport, then is blindfolded to ensure the safety of the location. Strict orders among all who agreed to form the alliance. Entering, meeting up with the Doctor, Roulette follows later in the middle of the conversation. Nightmare and Cedar come in to visit and see the project in person. As the Doctor hears the sliding doors and security protocols are telling her who comes in and out. Dragon Crossfire says, well, if it isn't the woman who thinks she can talk anyway to me without putting out the necessary equipment on the table. Dr. Scientist says, you're not getting that part of me anyhow. Dragon Crossfire says, I can take what I want when I want. Dr. Scientist says, don't be so sure of your confidence. Roulette is on his way as well along the security protocols that let them know of his presence. Dragon Crossfire says, you just got lucky, we have expected visitors. The door slides through him and makes his way to their area. Roulette Soldier says, let's see this project and what it can do for the Alliance. She directs herself. Behind her is a tempered glass and the wired cables are connecting upwards. On top of what that is connective circular surrounded protection to make sure that the project can hide from unknown eyes if need be. Dr. Scientist says, this will allow us to connect ourselves throughout any part of the world. Roulette Soldier says, I can't wait until I see the volunteer to make this work already. Dr. Scientist says, I need my payment for my associates and I. It has been too long already. Roulette puts his gun on her left temple of her head. Roulette Soldier says, not so fast there, Doctor. We still haven't seen what he can do once we get the test subject in that contraption. She moves the gun out of the way with her left hand and exclaims, I'm going to tell you what I told him over there. Anything happens to me or my associates, this special project of yours won't work, guaranteed. Roulette Soldier says, now I see what you were telling me before you got here from the plane. Dragon Crossfire says, I think I can change her mind and her attitude adjustment. Roulette Soldier says, perhaps, just not until we have this working. Dragon Crossfire says, this better be worth the portion of what I'm handing you. Crossfire hands her a suitcase filled with over $1 million credits. Roulette Soldier says, you better take what I give you now. The rest will come after when we see and test it. Security protocols are telling everybody else that more company is on their way. Nightmare and Cedar are joining up. The last sliding door opens. Eternal Nightmare says, well, this must be the wired life. Dr. Science says, Nightmare, what the hell are you doing here? Lady Deadly Cedar says, you two know each other? Eternal Nightmare says, yeah, we were in the Secret Service until she decided to become what she is now before our eyes. Dr. Science says, it has been too long. Eternal Nightmare says, yeah, enough of the formalities. I'm here to make sure this will work. Dr. Scientist says, it will. Your expression tells me you have a certain someone in mind for this. Lady Deadly Cedar says, yes, we all do, to be honestly. Roulette Soldier says, contact Blue Wolf and Dragonstar and find out how close they are. Eternal Nightmare says, they better get those bitches already. Lady Deadly Cedar says, at least we have an alien race to help us. Shouldn't take that long. Roulette Soldier says, it better not or I will take that back to outer space where he came from. They all laugh at the idea if things don't go well. Eternal Nightmare says, who knew we had E.T. for a fugitive? Dr. Scientist says, excuse me, but did you say an actual extraterrestrial? Lady Deadly Cedar says, that's about right. If he doesn't come through, Eternal Nightmare says, I was thinking shipping him out by the shuttle launches we do to explore outer space. Roulette Soldier says, speaking of spacecrafts, what did you find from your president's secret files? Eternal Nightmare says, I'm still working on that. Roulette Soldier says, you can't hurry up with the results? Lady Deadly Cedar says, we're working on it from all angles without getting it traced back to us. Roulette Soldier says, what if this E.T. you refer can contact his home planet and get us more technology to enhance us further? Eternal Nightmare says, or maybe E.T. can already phone home and find out for us all. Lady Deadly Cedar says, I hope he doesn't eat us or anything. Roulette Soldier says, if that happens, I got some bullets he will eat first before me. Dr. Scientist says, I was wondering if I may be brave enough and ask everyone. Dragon Crossfire says, you can ask me anything, Doctor. He puts his arm around her, and then she is about to say her suggestion. She takes it off. Dr. Scientist says, I meant the one in charge of all of you. Roulette Soldier says, hurry up and explain. Dr. Scientist says, I want samples of your friend. Dragon Crossfire says, my woman wants to check out Dragonstar. Roulette Soldier says, I don't think he would care. Why? Dr. Scientist says, I want to see how he is doing among living and breathing on Earth and how he is able to adapt to everything. Eternal Nightmare says, so you want to be that much closer to E.T., do you? Dr. Scientist says, hello, it's what I do best. Dragon Crossfire says, hey, Doctor, I got something you can check out later in your free time. She ignores him. Roulette Soldier says, I'm curious in something. Lady Deadly Cedar says, a weakness perhaps. Eternal Nightmare says, we should devise a backup plan. Roulette Soldier says, yes, if he decides to turn on us and starts eliminating us all. Dragon Crossfire says, yeah, I don't like the idea that E.T. going like the American Postal Service. Eternal Nightmare says, I'm contacting Dragonstar and Blue Wolf to see where they're at. While she waits to contact them, they're also having a conversation among themselves as well. Since of the Past, Chapter 57, Related Warriors, Blue Wolf's Guardian Forces reveal location. While Blue Wolf and Dragonstar are moving continent to continent to look for the Related Warriors, they went to Roulette's secret underground mansion. Place and Blue Wolf's Guardian Forces sniffed out the place to have their ascent to find them easier. Then they went back to their cruiser ship and began their search to continent. Blue Wolf talks about what can happen. Preparations are made to eliminate any future misunderstandings. The cruiser is able to travel very fast throughout the planet, undetected. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, if you plan to help these counterparts, we are going to have to prepare to defend ourselves. Dragonstar Cloud says, I have been thinking about what might have to be done. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, do you want to expire talking like that, my brother? Dragonstar Cloud says, we might not have a choice. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, there's always a choice. Dragonstar Cloud says, not this time. The only reason me saying this is because I have the Impressional's eternity to worry about also. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, I know what you mean. The Impressional and her eternity will be one hell of a battle. Dragonstar Cloud says, I hope if I do expire, it brings freedom among my less evolved youngkin in their evolution. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, you think the Impressional found out of your escape yet? Dragonstar Cloud says, you know, she won't take this lightly on her throne, not to mention the past I share in rectifying her first youngkin. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, that's what she gets on planning against us anyway. Dragonstar Cloud says, doesn't matter, we have to help them in overthrowing my eternity's ambition. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, the Imperial is going to have difficulties when he finds out that the Impressional's plan goes against them. Dragonstar Cloud says, we can only make it look as that she wants everybody to be on her side to control everything. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, we better do something if we want to keep our own rights to live. As the cruiser is moving, they are on the part of the ship of entrance and exit, watching the land and water as they pass to different locations at very fast speeds. The wolves are sniffing out for the scents that were kept. Then the howls start. Dragonstar Cloud says, sounds as though we found our volunteers. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, about time. He hands his Guardian Forces big chunks of raw meat for their positive search. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, at least we should chill at a place of comfort to my liking. Dragonstar Cloud says, I forgot you like these counterparts and the way they show their features to you. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar says, as the saying I heard before, time to hit the rice paddies. A call comes from through Blue Wolf's communication device. Blue Wolf, Haze Moonstar answers, what'd he do? He says, yo, what'd he do? Eternal Nightmare says, where the hell are you two at? Dragonstar Cloud says, we're at the location area where they might be. Lady Deadly Cedar says, better hurry up, Roulette is getting impatient. Blue Wolf Haze Moonstar says, we just gotta get them in our hands is all. Dragon Star Cloud says, don't worry, we'll get one or both of them. Roulette hears what's going on and intercedes. Roulette Soldier says, you better get something before you return here. Do you understand? They both say, we do. Roulette Soldier says, good. Also, when you do get one of them or both, I have something for you to do as well. Dragon Star Cloud says, give us a little time in getting what you want. Then we can discuss in what else I can help you with. Eternal Nightmare says, all right, you have your orders. She disconnects. As they get off the cruiser, the ship that must be hidden, they travel to an area where no one could find them.